Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel for another video. In today's video I will be predicting the Euro 2024 group stages. I'll be going through each group, selecting my top two of each, and then predicting who else will go through out of the third place finishers. Now, just to kind of explain, obviously the top two do obviously qualify for the round of 16. But like I said, there'll be third place finishers, the four best third place finishers out of the 6 groups that will go through into the knockouts too. So let's get into it straight away then. So Group A, we've got Germany, Switzerland, Hungary and Scotland. Now for me, I think Germany will be too strong for anybody in that group, and I think they will win the group and come first. They'll be comfortable in that aspect. I don't see any team causing many problems in that group. In second place, I'm going to go for Switzerland. I think they'll just get second place. I think that they, I just, when I looked at the groups, I thought, yeah, they're going to just finish second. And then in third, and I think Hungary will finish third. I think they will finish third. And then that means Scotland will finish fourth. Now that's probably going to maybe surprise a few people. It's nothing to do with the fact that, us and the Scottish don't really like each other, but I just don't see them having enough to compete. I just don't think they'll have enough to make any kind of stamp on their own group, if you could say so, and really try and get into third. It probably will be close between them and Hungary, to be fair, but I just think they'll come up short ultimately. In Group B, we have got Spain, Italy, Croatia and Albania. Now, this is going to be an interesting group. I certainly think Spain will finish top of that group. I think they'll be too good. Now in second place, it's a tricky one because I think it is definitely between Italy and Croatia, and it could quite easily go either way, to be honest with you. I think Italy aren't as strong as what they once were, but I still think they've got quite a few quality players in there as well. And we know Croatia have always been a great team over the years, like some Modric and things like that. So, and it could go either way, but for me, I'm just gonna say Italy gets second, but it's going to be very, very close. It's not going to be, it's not going to be a big gap between second and third for me. I think Croatia will really push them. But yeah, Croatia for me will also finish third, as I said. And then of course that means Albania finish bottom of the group. I don't think they're going to have enough quality to compete in that group, if I'm honest with you. Like the Spain, Italy and Croatia, 3 very, very strong teams. They've been put up against some very good teams in that group. So I think it's going to be a tall order for them to get into the knockout rounds, if I'm honest with you. But the fact that they're even in the tournament is a big achievement for them. I know that. So, they'll be, hopefully, they might surprise. There's always one surprise in this tournament, but I just can't see it with the group that they've been handed, to be honest with you. Group C is, of course, our group. England will be in this group. So the teams that are in alongside England are Denmark, Serbia and Slovenia. Now, for me, I think England will finish top of the group. I think if we're based on last night's performance, though, I feel less confident now than I did before I did these predictions. But yeah, I still think England will just finish first. Denmark will finish second. They've got some great players. I know Eriksen hasn't been great for Man United. He seems to be past it, but he's still a useful player for them. And of course, they have got Rasmus Højlund up front, who I think will have a really good tournament. He'll score quite a few goals for them. Yeah, and he'll be a real threat for any team. In third place, I'm going to go for Serbia. I think they will get third place. And then Slovenia finish bottom of that group there in Group C. Now moving on to Group D now, with teams in it, they are as follows: France, Poland, the Netherlands and Austria. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting group. I certainly think that my first place finish will go to France. I think France, you know, are an unbelievable side. The quality they've got, you know, one of the favourites to win the tournament. So yeah, I think they'll finish first. Now in second place, I'm going to go for the Netherlands. I think the Netherlands will finish in second. I think they've got a great side as well, and I think they will be too strong for the likes of Poland and Austria. I don't think Poland and Austria will be able to get ahead of them, even though I think that Poland will really run them close for that second spot. I just think Poland will end up finishing third. And then Austria, of course, bottom of that group. Now moving on to Group E now. Teams that are in it are Belgium, Slovakia, Ukraine and Slovenia. Now for me, Belgium will finish top of this group. I think that they've got a very strong outfit, some very good players in there, technical good players. And I think, yeah, I think they'll be too strong for the other teams in that group. They've been handed quite a not easy because there's not any easy groups, but they've been handed an easier group here, I think, Belgium. Now in second place, I'm going to go for Ukraine. I think Ukraine will get the second place. I think that, you know, like I said, they've got a few good players in there. I just don't think that the other two will be able to get ahead of them ultimately. I just don't think they're gonna be great. I just don't think the other two teams are great. So I think Ukraine are probably the best out of the three there. And then Slovakia will finish third, and Slovenia will finish fourth, bottom of the group. Now Group F, the final group of this of the tournament. For me, before I do the predictions, well, let's go through the teams. Portugal, Turkey, Georgia and Czechia. Now for me, I think that Portugal will finish top. You know, Ronaldo, we know how good he is. You know, they've got some other great players. You know, Bruno Fernandes is an unbelievable player. You know what he did for Man United this year. And they've got so many other great players. You know, I think they've always done well in tournaments, really, haven't they? They've got a great group, you know. But yeah, they'll finish first. I think that they've also been handed quite an easier group too. You know, the other teams that are in it aren't really going to test them that much. They may test them a bit, but they won't test them, you know, as much as maybe other teams will if they do progress. But I am obviously taking them through to the next round, so they will get tougher tests. So they'll finish top of the group, Portugal. Second place, I'm going to go for Turkey. I think Turkey will finish second. I don't see the other two teams. I don't think they're as good as Turkey. I think Turkey are a better team. So for me, I think that Turkey finished second. Third place, I'm going to go for Czechia in third place. I think they will finish third, but it's going to be very, very close, of course, between third and fourth. I don't think there'll be much in it. And then, of course, fourth, bottom of the table is Georgia. Now, let's get into the four teams I think will progress in the, you know, from the third place finishers. Now, my first team that I'm going to pick is Croatia. I think Croatia are going to make it. They, like I said earlier, I think they will push to Italy close to that second spot, and I think they'll have enough. They'll be one of the best teams, best third place finished teams on the points tally there. So yeah, Croatia for me the first team to go through. My next team that I think will go through is Poland. I think Poland will be able to accumulate enough points to be in the reckoning for the next round. So for me, Poland are my second team that will go through to the next round from the third place finishers. Now my third team that I'm gonna pick is going to be Serbia. I think Serbia will again just get through through the third place finish. I think, yeah, they're a decent side. I think they will obviously get throughout that group. Looking at the other groups, I just don't think the other teams in the other groups are going to be able to. I think they're one of the stronger teams out of the teams that I'm looking at in the third place positions. So yeah, Serbia for me go through. And my third team that will go through. Now my last and final team that I think will go through is Hungary. I think Hungary will go through to the next round, and I think that is that. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Anyway, I really appreciate everybody that's come to tune in and watch this video. Please make sure you just smash the like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and comment your thoughts down below. Who do you think will go through out of the teams in the groups, you know, and let me know if you feel confident in going to the Euros with England. You probably will say no because of the result last night. Like I said, I did these predictions before the game last night, so I was feeling a bit more confident that England would finish top of the group. I have put them top of the group still, but I'm still not convinced now. I think I've kind of come to the realisation that it's the hope that kills you. We see the talent, but then you realise who's on the touchline. But that is for another video, guys, because I'm not going to go into Southgate now. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you all on the next one.